All right, welcome back, people. Much time. The teams are on the field. Right now, it's the El Salvador national anthem that is being played. All right, we'll have starting lineups. Let's start with El Salvador. In goal, we have Martinez. In defense, we have Larin, Dominguez, Zavaleta, Gomez, and Tamacas. In midfield, there's Calvillo, Oriano, Seren, Henriquez, and Bonilla. All right. Jamaica. In goal, we have Captain Andre Blake, Richard King, Mariappa, and Damian Lowe, three central midfielders. We have Javane Brown and Greg Lee as the wing backs. Leon Bailey, Damian Wheeler, Devon Williams, and Ravel Morrison are listed as the midfielders, and you have Andre Gray and Green up front. All right, so just one of the newcomers will be included in the squad. All right, getting ready to go. Minutes to kick off. El Salvador wrapping up the anthem. If you haven't seen the starting lineup, let me just run through it one more time real quick. As you come in, like up the live, people. Andre Blake in goal for Jamaica. Three central defenders, King, Mariappa, and Lowe. For Paul Hall, Javane Brown, Greg Lee as the wing backs. Devon Williams, Ravel Morrison, and Leon Bailey listed as the midfielders. Andre Gray, and Green up front. Up front for El Salvador is Bonilla. Behind them, you have Cavillo, or what's this? Oriana, Seren, and Henriquez. And in defense, they have Larin, Domingos, Zavaleta, Gomez, and Tamacas. And in goal, they have Martinez. All right, on screen, guys, we have the Jamaican team as we wait for them to wrap up the national anthems, which they have done. Welcome to the stream, guys. Remember, like up the chat section, use up the chat section, like up the live as you come in. Matter of fact, let me put the chats on the screen. Live World Cup qualifications. Drop some predictions. Let us know what you think. So it's a nice 84 degrees in Kingston, Jamaica. 57% humidity. Good football weather. Nice and sunny. All right, so we're literally a minute or so from kickoff. Although there are a lot of new faces in the Jamaican team, it's a relatively familiar starting lineup. In terms, most of the new call-ups are on the bench. Probably only one new person we see getting the nod to start in Paul Hall's team. So the captains are in the middle doing the coin toss, and they're ready to go. So, all right, guys. These games tend to be low-scoring affairs. Most of the games, including El Salvador especially, usually end with less than 2.5 goals. So I don't expect to see a lot of goals in this one. It could be a 2-0 or a 2-1, hopefully. And I'm predicting a win for Jamaica. Remember, drop your predictions. Let us know what you think of the score. Let us know what you think of the starting lineup. All right. Kingston, Jamaica. Last round of matches. Although technically, or not even technically, Jamaica is out of the World Cup, guys. These results still matter. A shot of the VAR. Yes, we have VAR in use. So we see a shot of the technical people in the back room analyzing the screens. VAR has not been kind so far to the Reggae Boyz, I must admit. Or neither has the referees. Referees doing his final inspections as we get ready to go. Checking with both goalkeepers and his linesmen. Guys, as you come and like up the live, free way to support the channel. If you're new around here, be sure to subscribe. I am Mr. PrimoVision, and we are watching live action from the Independence Park in Jamaica. World Cup qualification action. Jamaica versus El Salvador, and we're off. Jamaica with the kickoff and the plate all the way to the back. Mariapa in central midfield. Richard King gets a touch and passes it back to Mariapa. Fakes like he's going long, puts it back to Richard King. All right, we see some build-up play. And right away, Jamaica is into El Salvador's final third. Leon Bailey plays it into Javane Brown with an overlap. Nice cross, which is cut out by the El Salvador defender. Good start to the game by Jamaica. So we're 41 seconds in, and Jamaica puts in a nice transition from the back of the field right into the attacking third, forcing El Salvador to cut out a very, very challenging cross. So we see the corner played along the ground. Jamaica with the shot straight into the El Salvador defense, who managed to block it. Jamaica still on the attack. Leon Bailey on the edge of the box for El Salvador. Some fancy footwork, managing to keep a hold of the ball. Leon Bailey here again. Is that another corner? No. Last touch off Bailey. So Jamaica with a bright start here. Bright start. We see Damon Lowe overloading into the offensive side of the pitch, which playing with three defenders will give at the back will give somebody the permission or the liberty to go forward to help out with the attack. I want to see Damon Lowe, the first central defender to involve himself in the opposition's 18-yard box. All right. Early in the game, most of the possession so far has been going Jamaica's way. Wegley would have attempted to run to Andre Gray, a little bit too much on it. El Salvador defender puts it out for a throw-in. All right, Jamaica still on the attack with Greg Lee trying to work his way through three defenders. A little bit too much for him, but he fights and wins back the ball. It's knocked out for a throw-in, and the referee goes with El Salvador for that one. Still waiting for the game to settle a bit. El Salvador not yet finding their feet. They'll try to take their time and play it out from the back. And then a long ball, trying to go over the Jamaican defense, which is easily cut out by the speedy Javane Brown. Jamaica again, trying to build from the back. All the way over to Damon Lowe, who plays it back to Mariapa, who's playing in the center of the three central defenders. Richard King takes his time, plays a nice ball over the top. A little bit too much on it for Green, but with really good intention there. Good ideas. See the Jamaicans holding up their head and looking for the passes, which is a good sign. All All right, Jamaica on the attack again. Leon Bailey looking for Andre Gray, but I can see from here Andre Gray would be offside. And the referee now raises his flag when Gray gets involved in the play. All right, so a little bit need a little bit better from the Jamaicans in terms of reading the play and some cohesion that might be necessary in the attacking third. All right. El Salvador trying to work their way out of their own half. Ball is knocked out of play for a throw-in over on the bleacher side of the stadium. All right, Jamaica now intercepting the ball through Greg Lee. It's played all the way back in defense to Richard King. King finds Javane Brown, but Javane Brown's ball is cut out for a throw into Jamaica. He takes it quickly back to Richard King. Back to Mariappa. See signs of Jamaica trying to be patient and play out from the back. Now Ravel Morrison getting involved. A lot of this we didn't see prior to Paul Hall taking over. But this kind of play usually takes some time to get used to. All right. Excellent ball there for Leon Bailey, who could find himself with a one-on-one with the keeper. Oh, and how did he miss that? How did Leon Bailey miss that? Rounded the goalkeeper. All he had to do was tap it in. Excellent ball from Andre Gray to release him. One-on-one with the keeper, beats the keeper, but cannot beat the number 5 of El Salvador. It doesn't get much easier than that. Maybe one too many touches there from Leon Bailey. So 6 minutes in, Jamaica with a golden opportunity to take the lead and misses it badly. All right, going to need a little bit better there from Leon Bailey and the Jamaicans, but a good opportunity goes to waste. Must say, excellent pass from Andre Gray. Leon Bailey did very well with the run and to beat the keeper, but the defender managed to get back. Jamaica on the top of the box again. Can this open up for a chance? Green, low. A lot of ping ponging around the box, but nothing comes of that one. But Jamaica definitely looking threatening. Have El Salvador here on their heels. Yeah, Low seemed to be off the field when he headed that one back in. All right, so the early signs showing that Jamaica should definitely be up 1-0. Wasted opportunity. Or maybe just like I said, just an extra touch that gave the defender a chance to get back in and block the shot that should have been easily just rolled into the back of the net. All right, so the ball is all the way back in Jamaica's defense. Mariappa with it, plays it to Devon Speedy Williams. Richard King again looking to go over the top to find Andre Gray, but it's taken down easily by the defense. All right, it seems that there's a foul being called here on Leon Bailey, who was trying to apply the press, but maybe a little bit too much pressure there. Yeah. So 8 minutes in, positive starts from Jamaica. Haven't seen much from El Salvador yet, but Jamaica has to try to capitalize on early chances. We don't want them to come back to haunt us. All right, this is some substitutes warming up already for El Salvador, but this just looks like some time wasting tactics to me. All right, so we're to the 10th minute. Just one clear-cut chance for either team. That one going to Leon Bailey of Jamaica. We haven't seen much from El Salvador in terms of putting the ball on the pitch and trying to play. Flow Sports. Flow Sports has the World Cup qualifiers. Um, Thanks for joining us, Dayton Graham. All right. So El Salvador with the ball in their own defense, waiting for space to open up, but that ball from the wing back had too much on it, and it goes all the way through to Andre Blake in the Jamaican goal, who is looking to open up some space for the play to resume. All right, so Jamaica looking to play out from the back as usual. Forced to turn back and be a little bit more patient. Ball back with Mariappa as they play forward, but the ball is given away in the center of the pitch, and El Salvador look to settle the ball. A long distance shot there from El Salvador, tipped over by Andre Blake. El Salvador being forced to shoot from outside, but the shot is a really good one. Really good shot. That one was definitely on target. All right. Watch it on Flow Sports, guys. Up, Kimo, up. Big up yourself. We are 11 minutes into the 12th minute, still nil all. A thundering shot from outside the 18-yard box, probably about 30 yards out. That was definitely on target. So a good save there from Andre Blake. Guys, as you come in, like up the live, you don't know, use up the chat section. Rashi, you can watch it on Flow Sport or you can watch it on online. I don't know, we can't drop them thing because YouTube will ban me. So I have to be careful how we drop them thing. But you have the usual online sources. All right, now, so you see Richard King has gotten quite a bit of the ball. Quite a bit of the build-up has come through his side now. Leon Bailey running through the center of the park, passing it all the way over to Green. Green looking to take on his man, looking for space, but the ball is given away. And a foul is called on Green. All right. So probably just a little bit more composure required there for the Jamaicans. No need to rush into the crowd of players. From what I've noticed, Jamaica has found it easy so far in the transition. Hopefully they can maintain that. They have transitioned really quickly, especially on the side with Richard King and Javane Brown. They have found Leon Bailey more times than they have not found him. Jamaica trying to come with the counter attack again, but unable to maintain position. El Salvador all the way back, looking to come through the midfield now. Jamaica applying the pressure in the center of the park. El Salvador forced to play the long ball. That is cut out by Javane Brown. Headed straight to Leon Bailey. Brown with the overlap, but the ball from Bailey just had a little bit too much on it. But a good idea then again, there again from Jamaica, um, which can improve with a bit of cohesion and some more time playing together. But we can see that the players have good ideas. All right, so the ball is back in play with the goalkeeper from El Salvador, Jamaica, pressing all the way up onto the top of El Salvador's 18-yard box, but they're able to play it out. Force back a little. Now a long ball over the top. Jamaica will accept those all day. Ball is cut out, but El Salvador manages to pick it back up on his back with a counter attack. Good play there by Ravel Morrison to intercept. Blake tries to clear, but he hits it high and in the air. Ravel Morrison forced to play it out for a corner to El Salvador. Poor clearance there from Andre Blake. Captain must do better there. Noticing that Ravel Morrison's calves are heavily taped, or one of his calves. This is heavily taped, looking like the right foot there. Hopefully we'll get another shot of that to confirm it. All right, so a corner to El Salvador as we wait for it to come in. Well read by Richard King, who nods it out to Leon Bailey. Jamaica tries to get a quick counter-attack started, but it's cut out on the halfway line by El Salvador, which replays a long ball that's cut out by the Jamaican defense again. El Salvador retrieve it at the half line. Jamaica is back in their half of the field. Everybody behind the ball trying to stay compressed. El Salvador forced to play the long ball again, and it goes out of touch over by the bleachers for a throw, which Greg Lee will take. Guys, as you come in, like up the live, join the discussion. El Salvador takes on Jamaica. We're into the 17th minute and still no goals. Best chance so far going to Leon Bailey of Jamaica, which really should have been a goal. El Salvador settling a little bit more into the game, but they're being forced to play most of the ball in their half, and they're not being allowed any easy shots so far by Jamaica. They've had one shot on target from distance, really good shot, but which forced a decent save from goalkeeper Andre Blake. All right. So a long pass there from El Salvador rolls out of play for a goal kick to Jamaica. So, story of the first 17 minutes so far. Jamaica started off brightly, probably should have been up 1-0. Some decent passing through the midfield on a couple of occasions. El Salvador taking a little bit longer to settle into the game and getting their passing game going. Jamaica with a few nice plays from back to front, but nothing to write home about as yet. All right. A foul called on Andre Gray as Rodriguez is down holding his face after that goal kick from Blake. Nothing that seems to be intentional here. I don't think Andre Gray saw him. He was just battling for the ball. Accidental contact. Nothing more of it from that. All right, guys, drop some predictions. Let me know what you think the score will be at the end of the game. Rodriguez is back up now and everything seems to be back to normal. So 0-0, 18 minutes in. Game looking not too bad so far from a Jamaican perspective. El Salvador will taking their time to settle in. Leon Bailey looking bright early. Richard King also seeing a lot of the ball. And we're also seeing El Salvador kicking a lot of long balls from back to front and giving away the possession. Okay, I see a notification coming in, but I don't want to drop that one yet. It's not good news though. Not good news for the Jamaicans at all. It will not be good news when you guys see it. I won't I won't spoil it for you. All right, so here we have a corner now, given away by Richard King into the 20th minute of the match. Let's see what Honduras do with this one. So they decided not to take it short. And another corner, it seems, to Honduras. Nobody came to collect that ball for Jamaica, it seems. For El Salvador, pardon me about Honduras, El Salvador. All right, so they get ready now to take the corner from the opposite side. Right sided corner here. 20 minutes into the game. And Honduras score. No, about 6 Jamaicans around the ball, and nobody clears it. They all stand there looking at each other. El Salvador scores rather. Very poor defending from the Jamaican team. Very poor defending, and to think that they had a chance where Leon Bailey rounded the goalkeeper. Richard King, they're missing the ball completely. There are 4 Jamaicans there and 1 El Salvador player, and they managed to miss the ball. So very sloppy play there from the Jamaicans. Very sloppy play. So we're back. So we're back with the game back on the way. Jamaica already down 1-0, 20 minutes in. So Jamaica's struggles in the World Cup qualifying campaign continue, trailing somewhat early in the game to El Salvador, a team that, in my opinion, they shouldn't even be losing to. Guys, let me see the score predictions. How will this end? Will it get worse? Or can Jamaica try to do something? Javane Brown with what seemed to be an interception, but finally the offside flag comes up from the goalkeeper. From the referee, although he played the ball against the goalkeeper. Jamaica seems to have lost their enthusiasm. Shoulders have started to shrug and such. We can see El Salvador players already wasting time and claiming to be injured. And now the game is going to be very start and stop. Seeing that they've already got their lead. A lot of starting and stopping. All right, so now the El Salvador players being escorted from the field with the medical staff, or by the medical staff, I should say. So he collapsed far away from anywhere where the play is. I don't know. Usual Central American tactics. All right, so the ball back with the goalkeeper as we wait for the game to resume. El Salvador will be taking their time now. All right. Long ball played up front again. El Salvador player on the pitch again. As we see Jamaica continue to play. Ball in the center of the field. With Richard King trying to dribble his way through, but loses the ball. Manages to regain it, but the referee claims a foul. And he earns himself a yellow card, losing his composure here. So not so good so far from young King here. Not too great so far from young King in terms of his play so far. If one is to be honest, he can blame himself for the goal that was allowed earlier. All right, now El Salvador on the attack again with the ball on their left flank, looking for a cross across the top of the 18-yard box. Jamaicans get a toe to it, but El Salvador managed to regain possession. A long shot forces Andre Blake to go down and collect it. All right. So far, not so good for Jamaica. That's all I can say, guys. So far, not so good. They started well, but the usual story is not taking our opportunities, or we have not taken our opportunities, and the other team scores a half chance because of our lax defending. All right, so a foul on Ravel Morrison. Jamaica getting ready to play the long ball. Little bit too much on it for Javane Brown from Ravel Morrison there. He would have been onside, but kind of also misjudged his run. So if you're just joining us, you can see the score on screen. Jamaica 1, El Salvador 0. Jamaica 0, El Salvador 1, rather. Thank you for joining us, guys, as you come in like up live. Ravel Morrison in the center of the pitch to Speedy Williams. Now looking for Leon Bailey. Ravel Morrison with a shot that seemed bounces right off the post. A ball played right back in by Javane Brown. Excellent play there by Jamaica, but not able to come away with the goal. The goalkeeper was beaten again. So the second time the goalkeeper has been beaten by the Jamaicans. First, saved by the defender. No, ball cannoning back off the post from the Ravel Morrison shot. That looked for sure like it was the equalizer. That looked for sure like an equalizer there from the Jamaicans, but cannoning off the post. Jamaica is going to get back in this game. They have to do it as soon as possible. World rankings are at stake. They have no chance of qualifying for the World Cup, but the world rankings do matter. We see Paul Hall now out of his seat. shouting out some commands. Another chance there from Jamaica goes a begging boy. So Leon Bale beat the goalkeeper round the goalkeeper, but only to see his shot blocked by the foot of the defender. And now Ravel Morrison with a shot thundering back off the post after beating the goalkeeper again. The story of the World Cup qualifying campaign for the Jamaicans so far. Not able to take advantage of their opportunities when they arise. Could this come back to haunt us big time? Guys, drop your scores and the predictions. If you're just joining us, you see the score on screen. Jamaica losing already. Midway through the first half, 1-0 down to El Salvador. 30 minutes in, Jamaica has created some opportunities, but not able to capitalize. And without a doubt, the better opportunities have come to Jamaica. See a long ball there, looking for Andre Gray, cut out by the defenders again. Jamaica now resorting to the long ball tactic, which might not be a good idea so far, so early in the game, especially when they've had success passing the ball around. A foul there by Green with the tackle from behind. Guys, as you come and like up the live, El Salvador leading Jamaica 1-0. But in the 32nd minute of first half action, possession 52% in favor of Jamaica to 48 by El Salvador, but El Salvador definitely taking advantage of their half chances. Jamaica has had one clear cut opportunity and failed to put it in the back of the net. They also had another shot cannon off the post from outside of the box from Ravel Morrison. Jamaica definitely has the ability to equalize in this game, but so far not being clinical, which will be required. The switch of the flanks now over to big up Kemal Daly. Big up yourself. Greg Lane. Greg Lee with the overlap, but the ball is given away by Green. Referee calls for a halt in play, and another El Salvador player claims to be hurt far away over on the other side of the pitch. All right. So Kemal Daly have up him Jamaican flag them. Kemal, let me score prediction. We're 1-0 down early in the piece, you know. Let me know what you think. Early 1-0 down. Looks like El Salvador will be forced into an early substitution. The medical staff is on again. The stretcher is out. And somebody will be leaving the pitch. Unfortunately, cannot continue. Unless this is delay tactics as usual. Saying now we see him saying he doesn't need the stretcher. Let's see what comes of this now. Okay, now we see him going on the stretcher. So whatever it takes to delay the game, I guess. Here came out, you know. They shouldn't have fired Coach Whitmore. All right, let's see next one. It's going to be a draw. Why I said them shouldn't have fired Tapper? Although Paul Hall not doing much better right now, but why you saying them should not fire Tapper? Give us a reason. All right, so it's El Salvador forced into an early substitution, the number 9 for the number 23. Unfortunately, one of their players picked up an injury early in the game. We have just over 10 minutes to go, about 11 minutes to go in the first half plus added time. Jamaica's early spark has definitely fizzled out since the goal. El Salvador has definitely not played like a team that should be 1-0 up, but they got their chance and they took it. It's Jamaica now coming back for a long ball forward for Leon Bailey, forcing the goalkeeper to come out and clear his lines. Leon Bailey had to take evasive action there. All right, so you said the team was building momentum with Whitmore. Hasn't lost none of the last 4 games. Yeah, in the last window before Whitmore was fired, he actually had um his best window, and then they fired him. To be honest with you, I think they should have let go Whitmore from after the Gold Cup. But when they fired him, when they did choose to fire him, the timing was wrong. So I agree with you to an extent. The timing of the firing was wrong. If you was going to fire him, you should have fired him from before, not during the middle of the qualifying campaign. But you're right, though, the team was building some momentum. When he was losing, they refused to fire him. But when he started to gain some amount of success, he was let go. So that is puzzling. All right, now it's Jamaica in to the middle of the pitch. Another foray forward for Ravel Morrison, who finds Javane Brown open again. Flashes the ball across the 6-yard box. Nobody from Jamaica able to latch onto it, and it goes all the way out for a throw into El Salvador. Although the restrictions to allow fans into the national stadium has been lifted, still see the stands looking somewhat empty. I think admission was for grandstand only, but even so, grandstand still looks mostly empty. It's like about 30% capacity from the camera shots that I'm seeing. All right, so Jamaica again. Devon Williams able to gain some space, get away from his defender, looking to pass the ball forward. Nothing coming for him from that, forced to go back to Speedy. Green is obviously fouled there. The referee likes to play on. Ball back, being passed between Morrison and Lowe, back to Lowe. Lowe looking to pass to Morrison again, changes his mind. Still has the possession, finally passes it back to Morrison. Back to Lowe. Back to Morrison. All right, finally the ball is played back onto the other wing to Richard King, who looks to play a ball over the top for Andre Gray, who we haven't seen much of in the first half. easily cut out by El Salvador. There, Jamaica able to regain possession on their own half. All right, here we go. Looking to play the ball through the El Salvador defense again, but it's cut out. El Salvador with the ball, but he's swarmed by Jamaican players. He's brought down, and the referee calls a foul. Really not an exciting match um, to call or watch. A lot of turnovers and fouls. Not the neatest looking play on the pitch. All right, so just over 5 minutes to go. The El Salvadorians lead 1-0 in Jamaica's national stadium. The one chance they've gotten. I think they've had 2 shots on goal and scored a goal from one of them. All right. El Salvador building through the middle now, finding themselves some space. This could be a good opportunity for them. Ravel Morrison able to take back possession. Nice shoulder to shoulder challenge. Jamaica now playing the ball backwards, trying to build from the back. And a long pass there from Damian King. From Richard King. Finding Javian Brown, who seems to be. That's Leon Bailey, who was fouled, pushed to the ground by the defender. Jamaica losing possession of the ball in the middle of the pitch. El Salvador quickly into the attack, but final pass is poor as usual. El Salvador's passing hasn't been the best. If we was to compare the passing of the two teams, Jamaica has been slightly better. But El Salvador being the sharper of the two in front of goal. Long pass again, long ball again, looking for Javian Brown, who gets his head to it. Long header played, but it's cut out by El Salvador. Ball is brought under control nicely by Mariapa, who plays it over to Ravel, who finds Speedy, who then finds Greg Lay. Green is knocked off the ball. Referee says no foul. El Salvador on the counter attack again into Jamaica's final third. Finding some space, finding some men open, but the final pass again lets down El Salvador. So El Salvador finding some joy now in the attack. If they can figure out that final pass, they could extend their lead and be a lot more comfortable going into the half. All right, so a foul being called there on El Salvador. Green again. All right, so the ball is back in play. The man low to Ravel Morrison. We have ball played over to King to Javian Brown. This is getting repetitive, so it should not be hard for the opposition to figure out what the Reggae Boyz intend to do when they play. Always coming up the same side of the pitch. Now we see Ravel straying over to the right side. Ball is played to Leon Bailey, but too much on it, and he cannot take it down with his head. Is that one called a foul there? Yes. It's a foul. In a decent position, if they can capitalize on on where the free kick is. Ravel Morrison standing behind it. I guess he looked to swing this in somewhere halfway between the sixth and the eighth. A little bit too much on it. And nothing much coming from it. Referee calling a foul. Actually looks like an offside. Quite a few Jamaican players outside there, including Damon Lowe. Jamaica showing a lack of composure in the 18-yard box. Need to definitely do better in the final third. Game looking a little bit wide open now. If El Salvador should move the ball faster, they should probably, or could move the ball faster, they could get a lot of joy. Jamaican teams seems to be very widespread. Another foul there from the Jamaican team. Might be Green again. Wouldn't be surprised if we see Green pick up a yellow card eventually. He's been in the he's been in the battles. All right, so 2 minutes of added time. Well, I guess 1 minute for the goal and 1 minute for the substitution due to injury. El Salvador just looking to play out the 2 minutes with the ball in their own half. Just trying to keep possession and not take any major risks. See them playing back towards the central defender. Andre Gray trying to press, but stops halfway. Gregory wins position. Back to Ravel Morrison. Ravel plays it all the way back to Mariappa. No, that is Richard King. Richard King finds Damon Lowe. Damon Lowe looking for the long ball. I think he was trying to find Green, but that's easily cut out. El Salvador looking to counter attack. Richard King wins it back. And the ball is given. The pass is wayward and easily picked up by that seems to be Rodriguez of El Salvador. El Salvador hold on to possession and try to just walk it into the first half with an easy lead that sees their World Cup hopes, thin chances of qualifying for the World Cup for the second time stay alive. As the Jamaicans seem like they will continue their trend of losing qualifiers. El Salvador looking very comfortable now, just moving around to make sure that they can maintain possession, working for each other easily. Coming for one last attack, Damon were able to cut it out, still under some kind of pressure, and a foul is called. And that should do it as we go into halftime. Yep, referee calls halftime there. Paul Hall's pitiful streak continues. Jamaica trailing 1-0 to El Salvador. Not looking good at all. Not looking good at all. Let's take a look at these stats. Halftime, guys. Drop some score predictions. Let us know what you think will be the final result. Can Jamaica make a comeback? Have they given up? All right, let's look at some stats and see what we can make of what has happened so far. Jamaica versus El Salvador. All right, let's look at these stats and see what we have here. All right, so 4 shots apiece. Jamaica has 0 on target. El Salvador with 3. Possession is 53% to 47%. Jamaica has had 212 passes compared to El Salvador with 200. 86% pass accuracy. They have 79%. 7 fouls for Jamaica, 6 for El Salvador. Yellow cards, 1 apiece, no red cards. 2 offsides to Jamaica, 4 corners for El Salvador, 2 to Jamaica. So at the moment, Jamaica is still laying in 7th position ahead of Honduras, the only team that Jamaica has managed to beat. All right. Let's go to the chat and see what Andrew Campbell is saying. Team looks worse to me now than when Tapa was there. Yeah. Um. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any. I don't know if it's worse, but it looked just as bad. To be honest with you, it looks just as bad. Lack of creativity and a plan B is very obvious. I would say. Because it never really looked that great before with Tapa in the team, to be honest with you. But at least he was getting some kind of results in him last set of games. Since then, it has just gone back to reset, in my opinion. So yeah, from the stats we can see Jamaica has had most of the ball, but El Salvador has been better off in possession and have made better use of the ball when they've had it. Let's say the replay of the Leon Bailey chance. Just him and the. Oh God, I don't know how he missed that. I don't know how he missed that. All right, guys, it's half time, so I guess they'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. Grab some refreshments and so forth, so on. All right, we'll just wait for the second half to start back, guys. Apologies for the muted mic. Still nil or 1-0 to El Salvador. 48 minutes into the match. Jamaica with another chance there, but goalkeeper comes out and cuts it out before the striker can latch onto it. There's a stop in play. Green call for the foul. Running into the back of the defender there. Although it looked like the defender was bracing himself for that contact there, looking for the foul more than anything else. El Salvador trying to get forward quickly, but Leon Bailey is able to do some good work and pick it up. Releases the ball looking for Green, but the pass is off target. Foul there on Ravel Morrison, and we see the card coming out for number 17. Mr. Henriquez of El Salvador receives the first yellow card for that late tackle on Ravel Morrison. Catching the trailing leg of Ravel there. Sliding in with both feet a bit much right in front of Paul Hall there. Alright, so Jamaica plays it all the way back to Low and Mariappa, all the way back across to Richard King. His long attempt at a long ball is cut out. El Salvador have it in the middle. Speedy Williams able to slow down the play but not win possession. El Salvador forced to go backwards all the way back into their defense to the last man. Andre Gray tries to press, forces El Salvador into a long ball forward. Richard King is able to deal with it. Looking for Leon Bailey, who cannot keep possession. Ravel Morrison tries to have a bite at it, but it's a bit too much. Blake does the cleanup work and throws it back out quickly to restart the play to Greg Lee, who's charging up towards his halfway line but checks his run. Passes it back to Mariappa. To Williams, back to Greg Lee. All the way back again to Williams. Now working into the midfield to Ravel Morrison, who plays it all the way over the top to Andre Gray. Is he able to hold on to this one and stay onside? Yes, he is. Ball is played all the way back into the middle to Green. To Morrison. Morrison. Ball eventually finds its way to Bailey, who plays it back to Morrison. Morrison goes for a short dribble. Works the ball away around with Brown. Back to Morrison. Now the ball finds its way all the way to Leon Bailey, whose shot looks like it took a deflection and might have gone behind for a throw into Jamaica. Yes, it does. Referee agrees with me. So Jamaica able to get the ball down on the pitch, pass it around, and get a shot off, but the shot was blocked. Luckily for El Salvador. Can Jamaica get an equalizer out of this corner kick? So the referee coming in now to break up some of the pushing and shoving. Then Bailey calls Javane Brown to come closer for the maybe a short corner. But it's just a decoy. Heavily floated up to Mariappa, but unable to get it on target. That one definitely deserved a better header there from Mariappa. He was the only one that went up for that unchallenged. But a little bit too much on it. Jamaica looking to press now right up on top of the 18-yard box of the El Salvador team, forcing the goalkeeper to go long. Foul is called there now. Jamaica starts. We'll start with the ball just into their half. Should be close to the D, close to the center circle, I should say. Long ball looking for Greg Lee, but too much on it. He's able to get ahead on it, but not not get it under control as it goes for out for a goal kick to El Salvador. So El Salvador just looking to play out this half now. You see them in no rush. So far, not seeming too settled. A lot of long passes, which are ending up being turnovers for both teams. All right. Leon Bailey making some space now and into a quick sprint to try to find his way into El Salvador's box. Wriggling his way around, a cross is there, but nobody there to meet it. Can Green get there to keep it in? Yes, he does. So it's just a little bit more energy from the Jamaican players and resulting in an opportunity and forcing El Salvador onto the back foot. Going to want to see more of that from Leon Bailey and the Jamaicans here. All right, so a short throw out there from the El Salvador goalkeeper as they try to build. Ball just into the center of the park, but still able to be cut out again by Devon Williams. Neat interplay between Ravel Morrison and and Andre Gray, but the shot just had too much on it. Blazing over the top there. A little bit more composure, and Jamaica could have had an equalizer. Very clever play between the two. That's Andre Gray and Ravel Morrison. And Gray was in acres of space, but blazed the shot way over the top, not even forcing the keeper to make a save. So Jamaica has to improve on their finishing. Definitely have had the better chances. Great play there again though by Ravel Morrison and Andre Gray, but just lacking the finishing touch. A foul there by El Salvador, just a little bit too anxious to get onto the ball, creating a foul in the center circle. Jamaica here with the ball again. Devon Williams finding Leon Bailey. Forced to play it all the way back to Mariapa. Jamaica just been showing that they can be patient and look for space, keep the ball on the pitch, and they do well here to find Ravel Morrison, who looks for a longer ball up to Javane Brown, who's able to get to it, ball across to Leon Bailey, but the goalkeeper does well again to deny Leon Bailey the shot. Another great opportunity for the Jamaicans, who are starting to create chances more often now, but definitely have to take advantage of them. Ravel Morrison not having a bad time here, as well as Speedy Williams, who seem to have taken some control of the midfield. If they can maintain this should be a good sign for the Jamaicans. Javane Brown, a crucial part of the attack, finding himself forward more often than in defense. Ball played down all the way back to Andre Blake. Blake patiently looking for some space. Will he play it long? Yes, he does. Looking for Gray, who can't pick that one up. Green trying to get involved there. The ball eventually comes loose, but El Salvador able to pick it up Quickly again with that clever pass down to the number 17, who is appealing for a foul on Damien Lowe. Jamaicans calling for a corner kick. What will the referee decide? Looks like it's way offside. Oh, no, 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 no. That's a different replay. That's actually the Javian Brown opportunity. Javian Brown cross. It looks like it would be a foul to me there by Damien Lowe. Did he get away with that one? No. Free kick to El Salvador. Very dangerous position again here. Jamaica needs to do a better job of picking up the players. Look like they'll be doing some zonal marking. El Salvador players load up towards the top of the box, looking to charge in to pick up on the ball. Ooh, player goes straight for goal, but Andre Blake is able to. Oh, there's a foul. Good free kick, but Andre Blake is aware and is able to push it over the top. Oh, they want it retaken. El Salvador will take it again. And player tries the same thing, but this time the shot is wayward and off target. I guess he was feeling confident after the first attempt. But after that, it then becomes predictable, doesn't it? All right, so Jamaica with possession. Playing out to the back. Long pass there again from Ravel Morrison. Looking for Gregory. Easily cut out by El Salvador. And they're just like that. They're back on the attack again. Damien Lowe again under pressure. See a few harsh challenges coming in. A Jamaican player on the floor rolling around. Then eventually a foul is called against Jamaica. And they're calling for the stretcher. Or is it a substitution? No, it's a double substitution for the El Salvador team here. Rivas coming on. Number 11. And Lemos. Number 13 coming on for the number 12. So El Salvador using up their substitutions early. But this is really poor from the Jamaicans, though, to be honest with you. For the entire campaign, I must say it's one of the poorest campaigns I've ever witnessed. It goes to show the amount of disorganization and lack of preparation. I don't think it's not just the players and the coaches alone should be blamed. All right, so Jamaica with a chance here for a quick counter attack. The administration has to take a lot of the blame as well. All right, Ravel Morris leaving it for Leon Bailey. Bailey trying to come back through the middle now, but is forced to play it back to Mariapa. Can Mariapa pass the ball quickly? Gives it to Damien Lowe. Damien Lowe gives it to El Salvador. And Green fouls again. I think this is about the fourth or fifth foul I've seen Green commit. Lucky so far not to pick up a yellow card. Will have to work a lot on his tackle or his defensive side of the game, giving away a lot of free kicks to the opposition. So just under half an hour to go in the game. Still the same story. We see El Salvador leading Jamaica 1-2-0. Jamaica defending in their own half. forcing El Salvador all the way back to their half line. Now, Wrigley is able to win possession. Jamaica now with possession. Excellent pass there. Finding Andre Gray, who finds Javane Brown, but Javane Brown first touch lets him down, but eventually he gets it to Leon Bailey, who's able to run at the defender. Puts up a cross. Excellent header. Forces an excellent save from the goalkeeper. Excellent header there by the Jamaicans. Leon Bailey delivered a beautiful cross, which was met by a Jamaican head there. Was it green or gray? Let's see. It was green, forcing the goalkeeper to pull off a stunning save. Corner coming in now for Jamaica. It's blocked and all the way back out to Leon Bailey. And I think we have another corner again for Jamaica. So we see Jamaica now trying to apply some pressure. Green coming close there. Finally getting a shot on target for the Jamaicans, forcing the keeper into a save in the 65th minute. Now we're back to another corner again. Leon Bailey looking to swing it in again. Can Jamaica capitalize? This one is high into the back post. Met by a Jamaican, but not properly. Leon Bailey puts it in again, but El Salvador able to scramble it away. Damon Lowe all the way on the back post, but only able to head it across goal. Not a threat or anything to the goalkeeper. Alright, El Salvador looking to play that one up over Mariapa. Blake is quick off his line, able to find Javane Brown. Javane Brown working his way out from under pressure, finding Leon Bailey. Excellent ball by Leon Bailey, able to find Devon Williams. Speed is forced to play it all the way back to Blake though. Jamaica still in possession, trying to be somewhat patient. Excellent ball there from Green to Ravel. Ravel finds Speedy. Oh, a horrible cross from Javane Brown. Horrible cross. Very anticlimactic. Should have done much better after that build-up play. Letting down his teammates there with a poor effort. Alright, so wait on Gonzalez to restart play from the goal kick. And the El Salvador taking their time. Alright, now long goal kick. El Salvador able to pick it up. But another long ball from the half line goes all the way out of play for a goal kick to Jamaica. Blake takes it quickly. Jamaica tried to restart and find their way in the middle of the pitch with Green, who is fouled again. It's either one or the other with Green. It's either he's being fouled or he's committing a foul, it seems. Ravel Morrison finding himself in space again. Plays it off for Richard King, who comes across and plays it to Damon Lowe, who plays it right back across to Ravel Morrison. Ravel playing very deep. I don't know if it's instructions from Paul Hall that he should start from deep and try to influence the build-up. Seems to be working though. Javane Brown with the cross. El Salvador able to get there again. Jamaica should definitely be more dominant in the air than this shorter El Salvador team. They definitely have to improve on that aspect of their game. Definitely not dealing with our aerial balls well defensively. All right, so waiting for El Salvador to start things back up. Into the 78th minute, El Salvador in cruise control. But I have some good news for you. Jamaica has found the equalizer. It's not come on screen yet, but I've gotten a notification that the score is one apiece, which is good news. Waiting for the goal to appear now on our stream. Into this, going into the 71st minute. Javian Brown plays a long ball forward, easily picked up by El Salvador. Under pressure though, from the Jamaicans in the middle of the pitch. Jamaica applying a high press. El Salvador trying to pick up the speed of the passes to see if they can break it. Still unable to get out of their own half though. They try the long ball now all the way to Andre Blake. Now the ball with Jamaica. Easily blocked heel there by Ravel Morrison. He is fouled. Ravel Morrison definitely coming low, deeper into the game to try to affect the play. And it seems to be bringing some success for the Jamaicans. We'll see a substitution for Jamaica. Green coming off here. Leon Bailey there. Javian Brown. Andre Gray with the equalizer. 71st minute. Javian Brown with the cross, eventually getting the final pass. Right. And gaining the equalizer for Jamaica. Good work there by the Jamaicans. Calm and composed. Well taken by Andre Gray. Good job, sir. Can Jamaica come back now and win this game? With about 18 minutes to go. What will be the outcome? All right. Now we see Leon Bailey down on the ground, looking in some kind of pain, but he should be okay. He's grimacing a little bit, but it doesn't seem like anything that would cause us to worry. Paul Hall trying to get the fans involved in the game. Leon Bailey and Ravel Morrison talking over the free kick. See Ravel has stepped away. Shot of Craig Butler there, seeming very happy. Now that Jamaica has found their way back into the game. What can Leon Bailey produce? Can they produce a piece of magic from this one? Just over about 26 minutes to go, blocked by the wall. taken. Now El Salvador restart the game. Jamaica with that high press, a lot of players in the El Salvador half. This could be dangerous if El Salvador can recognize that and beat the press quickly. They look to play the long ball, but the Jamaican defenders do well, read it well, and they able to win the ball and maintain that pressure. And El Salvador speedy turns away from his man, working his way into the box. Ooh, shot by Leon Bailey, but it's blocked again by a wall of defenders. Richard King there picking it up, but a wayward pass. Richard King not having the best game today. Damian Lowe trying to bring it forward, but the ball is deflected out for a throw. See Devon Williams hobbling a bit here. Devon Williams hasn't had a bad game at all. I think he and Ravel Morrison has been decent. Leon Bailey to an extent as well. Not much from Gregley. Javane Brown on the other flank has been more involved and probably a little bit more productive with the cross for the goal coming from that side as well. See the goalkeeper, the number 21, trying to body check the Jamaican player again, giving Jamaica opportunity. So Jamaica definitely in the ascendance. With about 15 minutes to go. A free kick out on the flank, closer towards the grandstand, deep inside the El Salvador half. Jamaica kicking towards the mountains. Free kick is cleared out, almost all the way to the half line, but picked up again by Jamaica. Excellent pass. Is that onside? It was that onside, because if that was onside, the flag stays down. So Damian Lowe seems to have missed a golden opportunity. But he was offside though. VAR would have called that offside. Like the lineswoman missed it. But Jamaica win the corner. Can they make something of it? Damian Lowe should have definitely done better there though. Even though VAR would have called it off, you have to put those in the back of the net and give them, at least let them have to check it on VAR and wave it off. If we were more clinical in this game, we would be winning it easily. El Salvador cut out the corner from Leon Bailey, but he's able to get it back. Ooh, works his way into the box again. Oh, El Salvador living dangerously there, trying to play out from the back, but the Jamaicans swarm them with the press, forces the turnover deep in their own half. Leon Bailey able to win it back, but the cross at the top of the 18 is cut out. El Salvador wriggle their way out easily. Jamaican defense is able to win it back quickly, and Jamaica on the counter attack again with Ravel Morrison. Ravel working his way into the box. That is a foul on the top of the 18-yard box. Jamaica definitely waking up now and trying to apply the pressure to El Salvador. Finally, some football that we can get excited about, people. If you haven't liked up the live yet, like up the live. If you're new around here, be sure to subscribe. The fans now definitely more now out of the seat, although not a lot of fans in the stadium. Again, we see Ravel and Bailey discussing the free kick. Ravel looking like he's more eager to take it. Into the 78th minute, the goalkeeper doing his job and putting his wall in place as the referee tells them to step back, give the kicker 10 yards. El Salvador now sees their World Cup dreams hanging by a thread in the national stadium. Oh, free kick over there by Ravel Morrison, not by much, but a miss is still a miss. El Salvador will take the 1 point to go home. But now they must be worried as Jamaica has definitely improved in their play. And the chances are coming now more often. El Salvador making more changes again. I think this would be the 5th change. As far as I know, Jamaica has only made 1 as they look for the go-ahead goal. So, all right, people. About 10 minutes to go here, plus added time. Jamaica coming out in the second half and finding the equalizer. And I must say, since Ravel Morrison has dropped a bit deeper to try to start the play or help Jamaica build out from the back, the play has improved. And we have seen Leon Bailey kind of drift a bit more to the center to try to connect with Ravel to advance some football, and the tactic seems to be working. I don't know if it's coming from the coach or something that the players recognize for themselves. All right. Now we're back in play after a foul by Jamaica. El Salvador playing the ball all the way back to their keeper. Andre Gray continues to press. Been playing the lone striker role by himself all match. Was rewarded with a goal, which was calmly taken. Jamaica again applying the high press and almost being rewarded. El Salvador work their way out from the back after finding a bit of space. Lovely pass there. Nice and patient build up by El Salvador. Just bouncing the ball around, getting some passes together after that long period of sustained pressure by the Jamaicans. Just trying to figure themselves out and get their feet back inside the game. But another interception by Speedy. And what seemed to be a foul on Leon Bailey gets no reply from the referee, and El Salvador are able to work their way out of the back. Excellent bit of football here by El Salvador. Excellent bit of football here by El Salvador. Seems to be a corner after some last-ditch defending by Javain Brown. See the El Salvador keeper, El Salvador striker going to the ground, looking for a foul, attempting to hold his ankle, but Javain Brown got all ball there. Actually, it was Richard King who got the ball, and then Javain Brown doing the cleanup work. Number 21 still down on the grass. I guess he is doing his best to waste some time so his team can get out of Kingston, Jamaica with a point. If he cannot continue, draw for the stretcher and get him out of there. See Paul Hall shouting some instructions. Looks like it's going towards his substitutes, having them warm up. Or is that some words for the assistant referee? Let's finally see the medical staff coming out with a stretcher now. Oh, looks like he's calling over some substitutes. Just some time wasting tactics, in my opinion. Time being wasted. Time being wasted. Put him on a stretcher, get him out of here. Let's continue the game. Don't kill the momentum, people. See, coaching staffs and players taking an opportunity to share some information. Player seems to be in some obvious pain. Not really. He seems to be miraculously be okay as soon as the stretcher touches the ground on the sidelines. We see a whole bunch of substitutes warming up. Will we see any changes? All right. Corner kick seems to have been wasted there. Yes, it does. Kicked all the way over to the other side of the pitch for a throw-in. Midway through Jamaica's half. Taken quickly. Cut out by El Salvador. Leon Bailey looked to be onto it. Last ditch kick away there by the defender. Alright. Jamaica build again. Quick pass from Speedy to Bailey. Finds Greg Lee. Trying to work his way on top of the 18. El Salvador cut that one out, and it's a corner for Jamaica. Cut out by Zavaleta. Can Jamaica make something of this corner kick as we are into the 85th minute? Time is running down dramatically. Ooh. Corner is taken and a shot by Ravel Morrison cannons into a crowd of defenders. Eventually finds its way to the goalkeeper after the sting has been taken off of it. Quick counter-attack play by El Salvador, cut out by the Jamaican defense for a throw deep into Jamaican half. Salvador gets it started again, but Leon Bailey picks the defender's pocket, dribbles all the way into the El Salvador half, but the final ball is not what is needed. Andre Gray wreaking havoc. Oh, wow. What a piece of work by Andre Gray, but Jamaica unable to capitalize. All it needed was a tap in. And a yellow card to Damon Lowe. Forced into a professional foul to stop this El Salvador counter-attack. Andre Gray going for a stroll into El Salvador 6-yard box. Leaving players in his wake. Damon Lowe picks up his yellow card. All right, it's about 3.5 minutes to go in regulation time. One apiece. And Jamaica makes their second substitution. Devon Williams, who in my opinion has had a decent game. There's a delay going on here. What's preventing the substitution? All right. Williams off for Howell. All right, so play has restarted. Javane Brown just watches the ball go out of play for a goal kick to Jamaica. Andre Blake looking to get things started quickly, but has second thoughts and waits for his team to reset. Kicks it long, time running out. Andre Gray is sandwiched by two defenders. The ball is headed out. The one lineswoman says it's a throw in to El Salvador. Salvador with a quick throw cut out by the Jamaican defense, but picked up again by El Salvador. He's trying to pass it into the Jamaican half. Picked up by Howell, who breaks up that play. So his first bit of work, very impressive. Greg Lair trying to turn on the afterburners, but overrunning the ball there. Howell trying to do some fancy footwork, wins a throw in for the Jamaicans. Regular looking to take it quickly all the way up to other substitute for Jamaica, the number 18. Ball played out for a throw into Jamaica deep inside El Salvador's half. They looking to like he will be attempting the long throw. And yes, he does. Met by Jamaica there, but a lot of blue jerseys around the ball and managed to cut it out. Mariapa does some good work there. Wins the ball at the halfway line. And Javane Brown is off to the races again. Can he put in a cross? No, it cuts it back cleverly for Leon Bailey, but the shot goes to the wrong man. Mariapa blazes about 15 yards over the goal. Terrible attempt. So I guess that was the last chance in regulation time as we wait to see how much time will be added on. I think Leon Bailey should have probably took that shot himself. 4 minutes of extra time added on at the National Stadium. Can either team get a go-ahead goal? Jamaica are very famous for letting in late goals. All right, ball intercepted by Jamaica deep in their own half, but El Salvador catches a Jamaican defender sleeping. Damon Lowe is able to break it up and plays a long ball over the top, but too much on that for Leon Bailey. Well, I must say, after missing that early opportunity, has definitely stayed in the game and has provided his team with some creativity. You see El Salvador playing around in their defense, looking for some space. I think they've definitely decided that they will settle for the point. It's a bit of frustration from Andre Gray as he sees that he's the only one pressing at this stage in the game. El Salvador with a long shot from almost the half line. Play collects easily and restarts play for Jamaica. So Damon Low now with another long ball that goes absolutely nowhere. Straight to the goalkeeper for El Salvador, who just rolls it back out to his defender, who will play around in his own defense with it. So the final score is in, although my stream is still going. It's one. It ends in a draw, 1-1, one apiece between Jamaica and El Salvador. Jamaica not as clinical as they need to be as they start back on the rebuilding process. Really a game I think that they should have won, but what can you say? At least they didn't lose. Not the greatest of performances, but some improvement in the second half, especially in the midfield. But not the best of games to watch. That's all. As we wait for the stream to wrap up, take a look at some of the stats. All right, so it ended one apiece. Goal from defender Eric Zavaleta in the 21st minute of the first half for El Salvador to take the lead 1-0, and then Andre Gray in the 72nd minute for Jamaica with the equalizer. Jamaica had 17 shots, 5 on target, which, again, an example that we're not clinical enough. 7 for El Salvador with 3 of them on target. So with their 3 shots on target, they scored 1 of them. Possession 52% Jamaica, 48% for El Salvador. We had 387 passes to their 381. They had 82% pass accuracy. We had 82% pass accuracy. They had 77%. 16 fouls to 17 fouls. 5 yellow cards in all. They had 3. We had 2. No red cards. We were offside 3 times. They had 7 corners. They had 5. So things are as they were before with this draw. El Salvador remains in 6th, 12 games played, 2 wins, 4 draws, 6 losses, 10 points. Jamaica's in 7th, 1 win, 5 draws, 5 losses, 6 draws, 8 points. All right. So that's how we end it here, guys. A 1-1 draw between El Salvador and Jamaica in the office. Somewhat disappointing for Jamaican fans as they look to stop the rot. But what can we say? All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. See